How did it start?
It all started with a badly timed ball joke.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most memorable, iconic, and of course hilarious scenes from Whose Line Is It Anyway?
I don't know what to say. Meow.
Number 20, Threeheaded Broadway star. It's always a treat to watch Drew Carey get in on the improv fun with the cast, especially to see him accidentally throw the rules out the window to the delight of the audience.
You are my soul mate.
This musical game moment required each of the three to sing one word at a time to complete a hit Broadway song.
Hush.
As they perform their fictional tune, You've Got Soul, Drew seems to be keeping up until he blurts out,
And take me on a... Oh, sorry, one word.
This hilarious derailment might explain why Drew stays behind the desk and lets the pros do their thing on stage. Number 19, Robin Williams cameo. The great Robin Williams elevates absolutely everything he appears in. Films, TV shows, and Whose Line Is It Anyway improv games.
Cut! I'm really having a hard time staying in character. I know you are!
When Williams showed up on the show as a guest performer, it was destined to spawn some incredible moments. He brought his unmatched energy to an iconic game of props, where he and Wayne worked together so naturally it's hard to believe Robin wasn't part of the cast.
Bring her through, okay?
And of course, he nailed all of his one-liners in Scenes from a Hat. We're so glad that Robin Williams graced the show with his unforgettable comedy chops.
What Robin Williams is thinking right now.
I have a career. What the hell am I doing?
Number 18, Batman Comes Out. I am Justice. I am the Knight. I am Colin Mochrie. This epic game of press conference sets Colin up to answer questions as a mystery guest of honor.
I'm here to answer your questions to the fullest of my ability.
But of course, this is a mystery to Mochrie alone, as the rest of the gang must subtly clue him in on who he's pretending to be.
They had treated me with a mixture of awe and disgust. But of course, I'm used to this, being in the political world.
Each of the interviewer's leading queries are perfectly crafted, especially Ryan's play on Batman's signature na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Are you gonna rub it in the faces of your critics, say by going na-na-na-na-na-na-na?
Being the comic master that he is, Colin figures out his role and ends the scene on a slam dunk of a pun.
Not as much because I have bruised my dynamic duo.
Number 17, Scene to Rap.
How does food become poo?
I'll tell you!
If you're tired of hearing us talk about how funny Colin Mochrie is at this point, here's a fair warning. We're not done talking about Colin Mochrie.
People who shouldn't rap. Oh, boy.
While he's a man of many talents, we probably would contest him putting rapper on his resume.
Hey there, buddy! Hey there, slugger! Put up your hands, I'm a friendly mugger!
In this Scene to Rap, he chaotically lists out random items using super basic rhymes. But hey, it works.
Give me the bushes and give me the trees! Give me the dogs with all the fleas!
Even though this game is squarely outside of Colin's comedic comfort zone, he still manages to make it outrageously fun by fully committing to whatever pops into his head. Can we get this rap on streaming, please? Number 16, The Letter H.
One of these things doesn't belong.
When someone says, whose line is it anyway, the first game to come to anyone's mind is likely Scenes from a Hat. Drew pulls out a line suggestion, and the cast must quickly riff on whatever is presented to them. The subject of this round was if lessons of love and sex were taught in the style of Sesame Street, and Colin and Ryan had a simple yet effective tutorial to teach. We'll let you appreciate it by itself. Obviously, this one easy move by the duo made the crowd go absolutely wild.
The letter H.
Number 15, Pat Benatar. Speaking of segues, wait, were we supposed to set up that joke? Ah well, Colin and Ryan pair up for a game of greatest hits, and Colin gets quickly fed up with Ryan's affinity for corny transitions.
I've got a bit of a bug. Oh, and I'm a little jittery. Oh, jittery bug, jitterbug.
Wow! Nice segue.
You know,
And so he hits him with an ultra-forced, but nevertheless super funny line about bending a car as a means to introduce the style of Pat Benatar.
You know, I remember once I went to a circus and I saw the strong man bend a car. Bend a car? Pat Benatar!
Colin's smug grin says it all, as this quip totally did its job and broke Ryan out of character. Watching these two trip each other up never gets old. Number 14, Foal being born. A cornerstone of great improv comedy is the ability to completely transform into character, no matter the scene or situation. And Ryan Stiles gives us a masterclass in exactly that skill during this game of Party Quirks.
hey, Greg, it's okay.
Hello, Ryan.
Hey, Greg.
He's given the prompt to arrive at the party as a foal being born, and without hesitation, he springs into action. Everything about this moment is priceless. Ryan's facial expressions and physical mannerisms, Colin's commitment to his own character despite birthing Ryan, and of course, Drew's contagious laugh. Seriously, was Ryan studying for this role? He nailed it. Number 13, cabinet meetings. Sometimes the most brilliant one-liner is the one that's right under your nose. This Scenes from a Hat prompt challenged the cast to come up with what might be on former United States President George W. Bush's mind during cabinet meetings.
What does the W stand for? Whatever.
While each of the players had a great spin on the joke, Colin's retort is simply genius and right on the money.
There isn't even a cabinet in here.
In all seriousness, why do they call government committees cabinets anyway? Regardless, the phrase will always make us think of this punchy moment from the series. Number 12, Horward. Remember, there are no such things as mistakes, just happy accidents, especially in improv comedy. This scene starts out just as expected, as Wayne Brady sings to audience member Howard while the other cast members dance along as the village people.
He's Howard, never takes a nap, he's Howard, he never gives a crap, he's Howard.
But when the chorus comes along, Brady accidentally spells Howard's name with an R, as
H-O-R-W-A-R-D, yeah, oh Howard.
Just when you think it couldn't get any funnier, the tempo accidentally picks up at double time, and the song just keeps getting more and more out of control.
Howard, can you last? Howard, how's the song get so damn fast?
The whole crew cannot help but break character and laugh.
Howard, or as Wayne spells it, Harward.
Number 11, Buddy Cop's sound effects. Improv only gets funnier when you have incredible audience participation.
Let's see if there's anything on the radio.
Might as well.
This game's sound effects require two folks from the crowd to come on down and provide all the noises for Colin and Ryan as they act out a scene as buddy cops.
Look, I just went through that light. Hit the siren. I'm chasing after him.
The two ladies that volunteered were a bit misguided, but that made the scene hysterical.
That's no gun. Listen to this.
Throughout the game, you can see that Drew is in absolute stitches. Colin and Ryan perfectly play into the noises, or absence of noises, which made this scene a moment for the books.
I'm gonna do the elephant.
Right.
Quack, quack, quack.
Number 10, Tapioca. It's a tough call, but Greatest Hits might be our favorite Whose Line Is It Anyway game ever. When you combine the brilliance of Colin and Ryan riffing off each other and cap it off with Wayne's musical ability, you simply can't lose. While Colin and Ryan's comedic chemistry is often totally in step, sometimes it's even more hilarious when they aren't picking up what the other is putting down.
What comes to mind when I say Ricky Ricardo and great cigars?
Oh, tapioca.
In this scene, Ryan attempts to prompt Colin to say Cuba, but instead he blurts out a passionate tapioca.
Wasn't that his big song? Tapioca!
Tapioca!
No, Colin.
We don't know how on earth he made that connection, but who are we to question the mind of a genius?
I'm talking about you.
Number 9. Things you can say about your dog. You just can't beat a short and sweet quip. In yet another round of Scenes from a Hat, the crew is asked to recite things that they could say about their pets, but not their partners.
What did you just do?
Colin steps up to the plate with a simply hilarious, albeit a bit risque, one-word reply.
Come.
And with that response alone, he absolutely slays the crowd. While we love to watch the cast act out wild situations, it's so satisfying to see how clever these comedians can be even in their briefest scenes.
Grab the ball. Grab the ball. Grab the ball. Grab the ball.
Number 8. The Cat. This Whose Line Is It Anyway game is super underrated in our opinion. In Mission Improbable, Colin and Ryan must turn an extremely basic task into a top-secret spy mission.
The faucet's rigged! In what way? With an explosion! Oh, how long have you been a spy?
And in this scene, that task is the laundry. This moment is a prime example of just how much comedic chemistry the two comedians have with one another. And of course, Colin passionately blurting out "the cat" over and over has us keeled over laughing.
The cat! Return! Stop it with the cat!
Watch Wayne in the background of the scene. He can't hold it together either.
The cat!
Number 7. Ryan's Carol Channing. Okay, we admit it. We can't single out just one of Ryan Stiles' best Carol Channing impressions. They're all just too iconic.
If Carol Channing were president.
I never made love to that woman.
His impersonation of the late actress is so loved, it became a running joke throughout the series.
I'm Spartacus.
Stiles is always successful in captivating the audience as he channels the legendary star's distinctive voice and exuberant personality, and showcasing his own skills in the process.
If celebrities had been the first people to walk on the moon.
Well, he's as dry and barren as I am.
No matter how many times we've seen it, fans of comedy and showbiz alike can appreciate this impeccable homage to the stage and screen legend.
I'm sure help will come soon. Let's just all relax and try to build a hut.
Number 6. Serenading the Lunch Lady. If it isn't your dream to be serenaded by Wayne Brady, then what is? Not only is this moment a fantastic example of Brady's musical abilities, it's impossible not to laugh along as he lists off various meats to sweet lunch lady Lee.
They'll tell you when your name is Lee, can you fix me a treat? Maybe some mystery meat.
This sensual song about such an unsexy subject matter, and performed to such a sweet-looking lady, is absolute comedy gold.
Do you like it when you spoon out the food? Do you like it, Lee?
Even Wayne himself can't keep a straight face as he's singing. Of all the song styles performances from the series, this one has to take the cake.
It's Friday, it's the best day of all, because you get to have a little spaghetti and 2 great meatballs.
Number 5. Newsflash. There can never be too much Colin. During this game of Newsflash, Colin must report on whatever is on the green screen behind him without being able to see what it is. Turns out it's a compilation of himself being, well, Colin. Ryan and Chip ask Colin leading questions to help him guess what he's witnessing, accidentally setting up the perfect response.
How did it start?
It all started with a badly timed ball joke.
Once Colin finally figures it out, Ryan and Chip can't help but laugh as the round continues.
Have they made any plans? Is there any way to get rid of this thing?
Well, there are a couple of scientists working on a formula.
Watching Colin unknowingly react to himself in horror is as funny as it gets. Drew himself even comments that this game of Newsflash was the best one ever.
It's the best one ever. Colin, what is behind you?
I hope it's me with my clothes on.
Yes, it is!
Number 4. The Arctic Turn. Colin misunderstands Ryan's cue to introduce The Who, and instead hilariously attempts to impersonate an Arctic tern,
What kind of bird always says the name of our next band?
which to Colin allegedly makes the sound Backstreet Boys. This shocking answer brings the house down.
An Arctic tern?
And what sound does an Arctic tern make?
Backstreet Boys?
Particularly for Ryan, who takes about 30 seconds to fully recover and continue the game. Ryan is so taken aback that he completely rejects Colin's response and straight out tells him what he was looking for, breaking the cardinal rule of improv: always say yes. Colin is unfazed as per usual, but his ability to fully stop a scene with his absurdly funny remarks makes this moment one of the greatest.
That's wrong!
Well, why don't you tell us what's right?
I was thinking an owl. Oh! Who? The Who is our next band on this series.
Number 3. Ryan bangs his head. In this game of party quirks, Ryan does his classic Carol Channing impression with a new twist. Her head keeps getting stuck to things.
Hi, come on in.
We thank you for inviting me.
But when Ryan launches himself at Drew's desk, the neon light shatters.
There's nothing worse than having a depressed Carol Channing at your party.
No, it's oh my Lord.
His scene partner Kathy quickly breaks character to make sure he's okay, but Ryan attaches himself right back onto the desk almost immediately to finish his joke. Now that is commitment to the bit.
I'm fine. It's okay.
Ryan handles this mishap like a champ and cracks up everyone else in the cast with his eagerness and ability to continue the scene. Number 2. Jet skiing Richard Simmons.
This is my favorite game. How about you all?
This cameo made its mark in the Whose Line Is It Anyway Hall of Fame for sure. Richard Simmons takes the stage for a round of living scenery, in which he must use his body to become all of the set pieces in the scene.
Hey, why don't we look at the scenery through the little telescopes I have
All
here?
right.
This moment is simply a joy to watch. It's obvious that everyone involved is having an absolute blast.
This one wants more coins.
All of Simmons' movements, faces, and choices are so outrageous that the cast and the audience alike cannot keep it together. Maybe Simmons should adopt a second career as an improv comedian. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Meow. Who can forget this chaotic round of Irish drinking song? When it's Ryan's turn to sing his line, he mocks Drew by spurting out incoherent gibberish, leaving Wayne and Drew unable to say their lines.
One night I was getting freaky.
With my girly Lane.
Boy, we had some fun.
And then,
Colin picks it up for them with a cheery meow, stopping everyone in their tracks. After finally composing themselves and trying to continue, Colin delivers a final meow.
I don't know what to say.
This moment truly captures the spirit of Whose Line Is It Anyway, as its unpredictable hilarity makes the viewer feel right in on the action with the cast. Which of these moments makes you laugh the hardest? Let us know in the comments.
That caught Philly paper. Red hot chili peppers.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.